Welcome to round 2 of the PORRS 2014-15 season. Sandy Robinson on pole, followed by Dale Smith and Rick Ray. Dale looks like he's trying to be a little bit racy and stick his nose in there a little bit early. Sandy's not having anything of it. And this race, we welcome back Scott Richards. Welcome back, sir. Good to have you. And it's Sandy, Dale, Scott, Led Sled. Nope, that's Scott Leon in the Porsche. Then Scott Richards, Led Sled in the Mazda. And Scott Richards all over the back of Scott Leon. Scott does have that Porsche working though. The Mercedes wants by the Porsche. And Scott can close up real quick under braking. And looks like this is that battle for 5th between Tom Nacella and Led Sled. Mazda versus Ford. And Tom gets him on the outside. Nicely done, sir. And Tom looks like he's done some work in the off-season. Last 2 races, he's been real competitive. Looking to take that crown away from Bob in the lights class. And here comes Led Sled right back on him. Mazda doesn't have the top end on this track, but in the twisties, it'll close right back up. Go on board with Led Sled. And this is where he catches right back up with Tom. Has to back off a little. Well, he takes a look on the outside, going inside next corner, slows down. Smelling the exhaust. Oh, looks like Bob's having a little bit of trouble with his Mercedes. Oh, loose under power. Oh, and that looks like that was Scott Richards on the side of the road. We'll have to try to figure out what happened with him. Oh, and Bob's coming up on Tom. He wants by. This is a good little scrap going. Oh, and Tom goes wide. And we're back on board with Dale. Should be still currently in the 2nd spot. That looked like that was Sheldon sitting on the side of the road. The track's definitely catching some guys out. Oh, it looks like Dale's into 3rd now. That looks like that was Rick Ray in front of him. That definitely was. So Dale should be currently running in the 3rd spot. And we catch up with your 2nd place driver, Rick Ray, trying to chase down Sandy. Oh, and Rick goes wide out of the corner. That left front must be getting slightly abused. Rick's definitely looking good so far after race one. He's second in the points. No, he must be making a habit of that. That's his apex. And we catch up with Scott Richards. Looks like now he's back in that battle for fourth place, trying to hold off Bob and Let Sled. The two Mercedes should be pretty close on power straight line speed. And they should be able to get away from the Mazda. Oh, Bob goes in hot. He gets into the back of Scott. Did Scott recover? He does. Was Let Sled able to get by? We'll have to check and see. Yes, he was. There he is up ahead. That Mercedes chassis is pretty tough. And Let Sled having a good run, currently in the fourth spot. Coming up on fellow Mazda driver Sheldon Woloshin. And he gets by without a problem. That's looking pretty smooth. Oh, that looks like another one of the Momo cars on the side of the road. You couldn't quite tell whether that was a red or a yellow wing. And here comes Scott again. He wants his position back. Oh, and Sands in for a pit. Looks like he's not going to be able to make it halfway. That's going to change his pit strategy, I'm sure. It's about 2 laps short of halfway mark. That Toyota, even though it's getting better, it's sucking gas. Oh, and here comes Rick in the Mercedes as well. He had caught right up to the back of Sandy, it appears. Going back on a replay of this. He was definitely letting Sandy know he was there. And that was lap prior to him ducking into the pits. That means he's going to be about a lap short as well of halfway. We'll have to see how this plays out at the end. And back to the battle between Bob and Tom. And Tom dives in. That should mean he can make it on a stop. Yeah, Toyota doesn't look too bad. Just gotta finish working out the bugs. And on board with Dale, the captain. And Dale's having a good run today. Next stop for the PORRS Series, the Red Bull Ring, Spielberg. Oh! Disaster strikes on a pit stop. Oh, that's gotta hurt. That might be some serious front end damage on that car. Don't even know if they'll be able to fix that. And moving on into the race, and we now have a new leader, Rick Ray, out in front of Sandy Robinson. Now will Rick's early pit come into play? Oh, and they both go wide. They're playing follow the leader. Rick's able to get back on track first, pull out a slight gap. Now we see Scott lurking in the background. We are starting to get down into the closing laps of the race. This is going to get interesting. Sandy's looking for any way around him. He's right on his tail. Oh, Sandy gets a toe. He's right on the side. Here comes Scott right behind him. Just can't make it stick. Rick's driving very defensively, making that Mercedes as wide as possible. Oh, and there it is. And Rick could not make it. He has to dash in for a splash and go. Yeah, let's see if his teammate Scott can pull off this. He might be in the same boat. Scott's still looking strong. And this battle is raging on between Bob and Tom. Playing a little bump and run. Sure, all unintentional. These guys are good friends. They go way back. And looks like Bob wasn't going to make it either. He has to pull in. Oh, it looks like he is out of gas. He's coasting. And here comes Sandy around. your winner at Mosport, Sandy Robinson. And it looks like Rick was able to pull off second. And Dale's going to get third. And the return of Scott Richards in fourth place. And kudos to Tom, winning the lights class and coming in fifth. That's going to make the points interesting.